Hey. We go.
Go.
Yeah. Welcome to Beyond the Chats. I am your girl, your best friend, your next door neighbor, your host, Natasha Cash.
And you know me, T-Dub, in the building.
Welcome. If you are joining us from beyondthechat.com, from YouTube, from Twitch, from Periscope, from Facebook Live, wherever you are joining us, we are so happy that you decided to take this time on a Sunday to chill out with us for a good little while. We're looking forward to getting into some stuff.
Yeah. On a Sunday.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I mean, it's a good day. You know, the sun is shining. It's nice weather outside.
It was a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful weekend.
It has been a beautiful weekend. I would totally agree with that.
Weekend without rain.
I love it. Now, listen, let's jump right into it, okay? What's going on with this stimulus check? How you feeling about this stimulus check?
I am starting to feel stimulated. But, once I see it, I'll be stimulated.
Okay,
I'm starting to feel something.
Right.
But you
feeling it?
I ain't really feeling it until I see it, and then I'm gonna be feeling it.
Exactly.
Feeling it?
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm just saying, can we just, whatever we need to do, can we hurry it along so that we can, so I need to see it in my bank account. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Celebrate.
So shout out to Miss Lady Nicole. She said, "Hey, it worked. She got on."
Hey.
So welcome to Beyond the Chat. We appreciate you joining us. And we're waiting to hear from you. We know you probably have something good to say. And so let me just tell her, welcome to the chat. That's what I want to say. Welcome to the chat. So so I know there, I don't know if it's completely passed, if the House passed it or what, but I'm looking forward to the stimulus check. I think it'll be a blessing to so many people, so many families that could really use the money, that could, help them get by for another month or two or however long.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about that. And hopefully, it'll be done in the next, week, speed it up.
Yeah, it may make gas prices go up, but it's going to help a ton of people.
That is so true. And it's, from where I sit, ain't nothing else to talk about. Let's write the check. You got to get direct deposits.
If you're watching, just write the check.
Right.
Just sign it.
Just sign it. Yes. If President Biden, if you're watching, write the check. Write it and sign it and go ahead and get that out. Oh, listen. Okay, top news. So I hear Burger King is bringing back its burgers served on toasted sourdough bun. And I need to talk about this for a second because I'm just saying that who has the sourdough? Is it Hardee's? Hardee's has the Frisco burger.
They have the Frisco, and you know what? And I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I always really enjoyed the Frisco burger, but it's something about it. Something's changed about it, and I think I don't know if it's the beef isn't as thick as it used to be.
Yeah, I think
it seems a lot thinner because they used to have some beefy beef.
They did,
and their flavor of their beef is really good. So it's like a smoky flavor.
Yes.
And then with that sourdough bread and I don't know if you have to ask for the lettuce and tomato, but I think
because I think it just comes with the burger and that special sauce and then cheese, right?
And cheese, but I thought it was one more thing. But anyway, either way, it's something about sourdough and a burger just makes it so good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until the last time we actually went to Hardee's that I was disappointed for the first time getting a Frisco burger.
Let's talk about this though, because I think a lot of places have had to cut back a lot in order to stay in business because of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
I think they cut that in half. Though.
I think they did too. I think the beef was literally like flatter than a pancake.
Yeah, it's like B. You can't even put an EF on it. It's just B.
Yeah, exactly. So I think a lot of companies and businesses have had to cut back a lot and make some adjustments. I even heard that some of the restaurants have shortened their menu.
They have, yeah. I mean, to stay in business, you got to do what you got to do.
And listen,
but Chick-fil-A ain't cutting no menu.
Chick-fil-A is on fleek. I don't even think they say that anymore. They popping. I don't know what the new word is for the young people. Somebody chime in the chat if you a teenager or the young folks 21 and under or whatever it is. Tell me what the new word of 2021 is. But for right now, Chick-fil-A is on fleek.
They lit.
That's a good one. Lit. Okay, lit on fleek. They popping. They on fire. All those words. Because every single time we pass a Chick-fil-A, they ain't hurting at all.
Nope.
And and we are guilty by association because Chick-fil-A is our spot.
They be calling us.
They do. I mean, because we get the waffle fries with no salt, and we get the 3-piece chicken tender, and boom, we out.
Now that's what we get now. But for the first couple of years, the last couple of years until this issue,
right?
We always used to get the sandwiches.
We did chicken sandwich. I used to get the spicy chicken sandwich,
and I used to get
chicken club. And we used to tear it up.
And then we said, you know what? I think I'm kind of tired of the same old thing since we do this twice a week, every week. We started getting those little strips.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Okay, so check this out. I need some people to chime into the chat. Tell us who has the best burger. Is it Wendy's? Is it McDonald's? Is it Hardee's? Is it Arby's? Is it Checkers?
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be like fast food. It
could
be somewhere like Burger Monger, Five Guys.
I'm just saying. That dang Burger Monger, let me just tell you right now, we go there on Mondays and get them $5 burgers and them things. Oh my goodness, you talking about that's some good eating right there. I love Burger Monger. Shout out to Burger Monger. They have so many
different style of burgers, and they make it while you wait.
I think
fresh.
Yes, and I think that's why I like them so much. You can put mushrooms and jalapenos and onions and lettuce, tomato, pickle, and
anything
I mean they have. It's crazy.
Yes.
Lady Nicole say even Whiskey Joe's went up on their Beyond Burgers because they know. People gonna be trying to eat healthy or do something different, and here we go trying to get people money. I don't appreciate it.
Beyond me.
Right. Exactly. I caught that. The Beyond Burger is beyond you. I know that's right. So listen, if you don't have the apps downloaded on your phone to Chick-fil-A or wherever you frequent, I'm trying to tell you, download the app. You will save you some money. I don't know how many points we have racked up going to Chick-fil-A, and we go back and we getting free sandwiches and free French fries and free
cookies. Don't forget the cookies.
Don't forget the cookies.
They got some good cookies.
Yes. Well, you eat the cookies, but I don't eat the cookies, but I like getting the point, so you can get the cookies.
Sometimes I eat them, sometimes I tear them up. So yeah.
Either way,
especially when they're warm. Now, when they're warm,
yes,
good.
But okay, so talk to us. If you watching, if you listening, if you paying attention out there, talk to us in the chat. Let us know who has the best burger. I'm going with right now. I think my favorite burger is going to be Burger Monger.
I think I'm going to go with
who you got?
My own burger.
See, now you messing up now because the people out there have not had your burger. Now, if your burger is in the running, then I'm going with your burger too.
Okay. Who sells the best burger right now? So we'll go with since I'm not selling burgers.
Yeah.
I mean, unless y'all want to hire us to do some.
Hello.
You know, we are thinking about doing some private chefing. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that.
I'm trying to tell you, top notch, professional. The food is good.
We can send you some pictures.
Send you some pictures. Yes, if y'all need a chef to come and serve for a special occasion, so y'all need some light music. Y'all need some singing. We got you.
I even made pizza.
Let me tell you
with my own homemade dough.
Let me tell you something about the pizza. I know we're talking about burgers. Lady Nicole says Starbucks app too. Yes, download the Starbucks app because I know they give away free everything. So download the Starbucks app. But listen, let me tell you something. Mr. TW over here has been making this homemade pizza that is by far better than any pizza I have ever tasted. And that is not an exaggeration at all. When I tell you the crust, the ingredients, the flavor, I mean, popping, fleek, whatever the word is, it's popping. Okay, it's on fleek. It's number one, hands down. I'm talking about absolutely delicious. I'm talking about this pizza is so good you can have it for Thanksgiving and be like, Thanksgiving was the bomb.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
Thank you. I think I perfected it. You know,
I think you did too.
I think I can compete with Pizza Hut. It is good.
I
don't normally blow my own horn, but I've done some for the last, and I've done it like 6 or 7 times. And normally, like go ahead and throw some on my mom, so she be like, that is good. I'm gonna hit her one of these days.
Yes,
soon.
And she gonna be like, baby,
you got something.
Got something. Yes, the pizza is on fleek. Yeah, that's the thigh-yow. My lady Nicole, his pizza is the thigh-yow. Okay, that's our word. When something is so good, you can't say nothing else. But, that is the thigh-yow.
Somebody made me go and buy a bigger cast iron pan.
I'm just saying, I don't know who that somebody is, but I think it was worth it. I think it worked.
The 12-inch was good, but now
14. I got that 14.
It's amazing what 2 more inches around.
Give you a whole nother 2 more. Yes, sir. And I ain't mad. I'm loving it. Who sing that? McDonald's? Yeah. That's,
Moving on.
Okay, so let's talk about the thought of the week. I'm gonna tell you my thought of the week. I'm gonna have to read it because it's a little lengthy this time, but I think it's important. I think it's good to share. So here's my thought of the week. Something to ponder on. You don't choose to have cancer. You don't choose to be born poor. You don't choose to have parents with criminal records. You don't choose to have a physical or mental disability. You don't choose to be born in an abusive family. You don't choose all that, but you can choose to be happy. Embrace who you are and be happy. Do it today. Don't wait until tomorrow. The world can be a cruel place. So take good care to pad your heart and always carry a lot of bandages with you. But the world is also kind, sometimes so very kind. So make sure you share a piece of yourself with every human being you meet. The majority of the time, people who are close to us, meaning our family, our friends, they don't necessarily need advice or specific help in times of trouble. Sometimes they just need to be reminded about their worth when they forget about it. So make sure that you take time to tell your loved ones how wonderful they are, how beautiful they are, how needed in your life they are, what they mean to you. You get the picture. It's so important sometimes to hear that from people that are close to you, because a lot of times people just expect for you to be good, do good, act a certain way. Oh, I don't worry about this person because they always know how to act. But how about that person? You don't know what that person is going through to try to get to the point of being who they are.
Right. And one thing about, being, open to, kindness and giving out kindness is, what you spit out comes right back to you.
Absolutely.
So, and some people don't understand that until they really evaluate their lives and say, why God? Why God? Well, look at yourself.
Exactly.
Look at all the things that you have done, what you haven't done, who you're doing stuff for, even if whether you're tithing or not. Just look, evaluate your life and yourself, and then you may be able to answer your own question, why.
Exactly. I totally agree with that.
Yeah, right. So you can't always blame it on the world being cruel to you.
That's very true.
Because sometimes you bring it on yourself.
That's so true. And we have to be willing to sit in those heavy places. You know what I mean? We have to be willing to take that, that snapshot of ourselves and then actually take time to look at it and dissect it. Like, how you play that, what's the game? The Differences.
Oh, yeah.
Like, take a picture of yourself and then take another picture of yourself and say, okay, what's the difference? Because one picture could be on a Monday at the beginning of the week. And another picture can be on a Friday at the end of the week after you done dealt with some folk. And then you start to try to evaluate, okay, are my eyes drooping now because I'm just like done with everybody? Or am I still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and lively and happy and all that stuff? Or have I allowed things that are happening on a daily basis, or things in my life or my children or my spouse or my coworkers or my friends or my neighbors to affect who I am?
That's good. Try this. 1 week, write down all the pros and cons about yourself. And then a week later, do the same exact thing and see if there's any differences.
Wow, that's good.
How consistent will both of them be?
Right. Will your lists be parallel?
Right. Are you growing? Are you falling back a little bit?
That's deep.
Write those pros and cons down, and don't look at the other, list of things from the previous week until you finish writing the one for the current week.
There you go. And you know what? I like that, because I feel like what that will do is cause you to be conscious of what you have been, who you have been, how you have evolved, and what you have evolved into as a person. Sometimes life happens and we become the type of person we never wanted to be.
Right. And sometimes you beat yourself up and feel like me again, and you feel like you're always targeted.
Right. But we have opportunity to change. But it's when we take time to look in the mirror.
Right. But if you continue to beat yourself up over stuff, like feeling like you're the black sheep of the family.
Right. Absolutely.
Then, stuff like that, it would hold you down. So sometimes you have to step out and say, you know what, I'm going to be positive so that positivity can come back to me. And then, boom, everybody's positive.
Absolutely.
It don't make any sense for people to just be negative.
Right. And you know what? The one thing I feel like a lot of, men, some men do, but whatever. But I think y'all get the picture when I say that when people look in the mirror and they start putting on makeup, I feel like, people use makeup to cover up their flaws and to make themselves, something that they are not. So if I put on makeup, I look pretty, and nobody will be worried about, my character or my personality, because they'll be like, oh, she's pretty, or he's handsome, because he got his eyebrows done or his beard or his mustache cleaned up really, really good. So he's stepping out of his 3-piece suit. So nobody's paying attention or evaluating your character or your personality or your tone or your pitch or your demeanor or your heart.
Right. And they don't understand that sometimes putting on that makeup is really covering up who you really are.
Your true self. So
you put on makeup to cover up your face.
Right.
You put on an act to cover up who you are.
That's so true. That's so true. And then once you get comfortable with a person, then the true you starts coming out. And that's when it's like, okay, that's how you get into situations like domestic violence. You get into situations like you start hating the person that you thought you loved, 3-4 years ago, because now that true character is coming out. And I just feel like if you're going to be in a situation, whether it's a marriage or a boyfriend, girlfriend, or you're going to be on a job, or you're going to, have children, or whatever you're going to do, I feel like if you put your all into it, put your heart into it, then nothing but good can come of it. Yeah, you may have bumps in the road. You may make mistakes. Things may just fall apart because, you weren't able to catch it at the right moment. But just think about all of the good things that'll come back as a result of you having good intentions.
Right. Be yourself. If you phony in the beginning, then you're going to have a lot to unphony yourself.
Hello.
Be yourself from the beginning to the end, and there's nothing to change.
Exactly. But this is my question. I'm talking to our audience, the people that are listening. Help me understand why or what you get out of treating somebody bad.
I don't know. I think we talked about it a couple episodes ago, where people feel like they have power over you when they do stuff like that, and then they feel like, wow, I got a reaction. That's what I was looking for.
Yep.
And if you allow, stuff like that to continue to happen, then it's more stress on your heart.
It really is.
Because you're always trying to be a good person.
Right.
But you always have this one person in the circle somewhere that feels like, I'm going to see if I can touch this button. I'm going to see if I can touch that button.
Exactly.
Why?
Exactly. Because it's not necessary. I feel like, like this, everybody knows that the saying, you get more bees with honey.
Indeed.
I mean, it's just.
Be sweet. Be sweet.
Be sweet.
Do something like that. Get some t-shirts. Be sweet. BEE sweet.
Yeah. Oh, don't be trying to steal our idea. Sarah from Tampa said, hallelujah, love it.
Hey.
Thanks, Sarah. We appreciate you for watching. Okay, listen, let's jump right into it. Where we're at. So let's talk. We have a letter that was written, and we want to share it with our audience. Now, we need some folk to pay attention to what I'm about to read. It's not that long, but we want to hear what you have to say. So once I'm done reading the letter, please make sure you call in. The phone number is 833-282-2428. I just need you to listen to this letter, and when you hear the letter, you can call in, talk to us in the chat. We prefer you call in so we can have some dialogue. Okay, so let's talk about it. So our letters are called on the real, because people that write to us, they just keeping it real. So we're going to talk on the real. So this letter is titled, "My Boyfriend Started Talking to His Ex." That's already a dun dun dun. You know what I'm saying?
Let me put my mic up for this one.
Okay, I'm going to read the letter. Here we go. So I need y'all to pay attention. She says, this anonymous person wrote in and says, "I have been in a relationship with my guy for like 7 months now. We started dating after a year and a half of his breakup with his ex. He mentioned her a few times, but always ended up telling me how much happier he is with me. But recently he started talking to her again. It was just a casual talk. Previously they've been talking regularly. But recently it's been like, for the last 2 or 3 days, they've been talking regular. So he never hesitated to give his phone to me before today. When I asked him if I could use his phone for once, he clearly hesitated. Seeing that I didn't use it because I didn't want to see anything I couldn't take at the time, he himself said something to me about talking to his ex, but I just didn't respond to it. I kind of kept quiet, but my face could clearly show how I didn't like it. Now, the thing is, my ex had broken up with me because apparently he had gotten back with his ex. So I've told this to my current boyfriend and have said that I can't take the same thing happening again. But this is feeling kind of like deja vu. So I don't know what will happen or what his intentions are, but I've lost all my trust towards him, and I cannot take this moment because this was something which has taken me to my lowest point in life, meaning that when she had the situation with her ex-boyfriend. So she says she kind of feels, like it's really difficult to love him and for her to be loved because she's kind of pulling away. So she says she feels that he loves her, but I don't know what to do.
That's a tough situation. I don't know. Let us know what you think about this, because, the way I look at it is, you live and you learn, and she's already learned from this pattern.
Right.
So it's like, wow, this is not about to happen to me again.
Exactly. And okay, so first of all, this is what I have to say. I'm sorry, if you're in a relationship with me, why do you need to talk to your ex?
Exactly. That was going to be my next point, is if you're serious about the person you're with, why does another person have to be in the picture?
But then why do you not think it's an issue when your phone has been, free for all this time, and now all of a sudden that you've been talking to your ex and I ask you, can I see your phone? And you're like, something wrong with you.
That's a new language.
Exactly. Well, it's going to be some sad singing and some flower bringing. That's all I'm saying. So listen, you heard the letter. We want to hear from you. What do you think she should do? Because we definitely want to make sure, we know she's out there, she's listening. So we want to make sure that we respond and give her some good feedback. So we want to hear from the guys, we want to hear from the ladies, we want to hear from everybody so that we can let her know. This anonymous writer wants to know what she should do. Her boyfriend is now talking to his ex. So the phone number is on the screen, 833-282-2428. We are waiting to hear from you. We want to know what you have to say, because listen, I'm just saying, we got problems. Okay, we got somebody calling in. Let's see. Caller, you're on the air. Uh-oh. Caller? Yeah. Hi, you're on the air with Beyond the Chat.
Hi. I don't know if I missed it when I was trying to call in, but I'd like to know, are there children involved in this relationship?
She didn't really say whether children were involved, but so they've only been dating for about 7 months. So I'm not sure if she has any. That Oh, you make.
Oh, you know what? That could be. Well, why is she hiding it though?
Right.
But why is
he
hiding
hiding
it? Right. Why does he feel like? Why does it look like he's being sneaky? Yeah.
That's a good question. That
there are some women who don't want even the father of the kid to
that is That's a very good question. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, because we didn't even think about that. So yeah, there are sometimes, people in relationships don't want their children to be involved with the ex or with the current dad or mom or whomever it is. Just first of all, out of spite, because they're mad.
Right. Right. So thank you for calling.
Yeah. All right. Take care. So
yeah, that was a good point. And she also didn't mention their ages, which does make a difference too.
That is very
and that
true.
would kind of let us know, okay,
Right.
is she really young?
Mhm.
Is she just out of high school? Is she adult with a career? I mean, it's a lot we don't know, but still, the bottom line is, if you allowed something to happen for so long, hey, we share everything, and then all of a sudden someone else is in the picture. Oh, now everything looks like there's a secret going on, something sneaky going on.
And then, so here's my thing: even if there are children involved, like the caller just said, even if there are children involved, and you are being true to the person that you are with, then the person that you with should be allowed to be involved regarding those children as well. Because let's say it's about money, let's say it's about picking them up from an event, let's say it's about attending an event, let's say it's about taking them school shopping or helping them with their homework. Like, if that child is going to be coming to your current home with your current boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, then you're going to have to be involved. It affects you as well.
And then you have communication.
Right.
Because if there's communication, there's open communication, then the guy should easily, he should already let her know that, hey, it's about the kids. I'm just letting you know we're communicating. And then the question, comes up, are you talking to this ex while I'm in the room, while I'm present? Or is it always behind my back? You're somewhere else. You got to go to the bathroom. You got to go outside. You got to go to your car just to talk to your ex.
Right.
If it's about the kids, or if it's about something that's serious and nothing that's relationship wise, we're trying to get back with. Why can't you talk to this person around me
while I'm in the room? I need to hear what's going on.
Matter of fact, put them on speakerphone if ain't nothing going on.
Hello.
If ain't nothing going on. Right. Matter of fact, when the call ID shows that number, answer it with speakerphone.
Yeah.
If you have nothing to hide.
If you have nothing to hide. I like that. So thank you, caller. She said her name was Sarah, for calling in to talk to us and give us some feedback. We have another caller calling in. Let's see what they have to say. Welcome to Beyond the Chat. Hi. Where are you calling from? What's your name? Okay, welcome, Nicole. Did you hear our letter? Are you calling to give us some feedback about what you think about our letter today? Okay.
Yep.
Right. Ah. Ah. Gotcha.
Whatever the reason is, there's still no excuse, and you can accept it. You have to say, hey, if that's what you decide, great. I'm going to just learn from this. I'm going to ask God to send me whatever else I may be missing in the lesson. So
Right.
that when I see the warning, I won't hold and say, well, I'll just hash it out. No, I'm going to turn around.
Right. And the thing is, I love what you said about the lesson wasn't learned, so you return to that same situation, the whole deja vu about it. A lot of times when we go through situations, people don't realize that we attract certain energy to us because of the things that we've been through, and we haven't healed from it. So we tend to attract energy of certain kind because we think a certain way, because we act a certain way, because we're frequenting certain places and hanging around certain people. We tend to attract that type of energy towards us, and it's not intentional, and it's not that we deserve it. It's because, like you said, we have not healed from what we've been through before. And that's what we have to, when we were talking earlier about taking that picture, in the mirror, or taking that picture of ourselves and evaluating who we have become, because you'd be surprised how your demeanor and how your attitude and how your personality changes in a quick amount of time.
Right. And you learn someone's behavior and who they are over the course of time. And after 7 months, if something's changed, you can see it, you can feel it,
right,
and you just know it.
Exactly. But it's like, what do you do with it? So we appreciate you for calling in. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was just saying. Yeah, when you start evaluating, you start to see a person's demeanor change and their attitude change. It don't take long.
Right. So people put on a different face when they're opening up and starting to date you, because they want to show you all the great qualities,
right,
so that they can get you locked in.
Exactly. Hello.
So
well, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate you supporting the show. We look forward to hearing from you again soon. All right. Thanks. Take care. Thank you to Nicole for calling in and sharing her story with us. So again, I mean, what we would say to this anonymous writer, we would say to her to pay attention to the signs, you know, and don't let it linger. Don't let it go on. If you have something to say, you've been in this relationship for 7 months. I think 7 months is long enough to know whether you're in a real relationship or not.
Yeah, it's long enough to give some type of ultimatum.
I agree with that.
Either that's what you're going to do, or this is what you're going to do.
Right. Or this is what you're not going to do. Because what you're not going to do is be talking to your ex while you're in a relationship with me and thinking that you're going to be going in the bathroom, around the corner, down the street, or you got to run to the store. We running together. So put your sneakers on. I'm putting my sneakers on too, because we running together. So yeah. So
bottom line, hey, you've known this person long enough, and if this person has changed, and that's on the female side and on the male side.
Absolutely.
You know that the person that you've been with for 7 months, whether they have really changed or not, or something's weird about this situation all of a sudden.
Right. And don't avoid the signs. So a lot of times things happen and we try to brush it up under the rug, or act like it didn't happen, or give it another chance, or not talk about it, or act like we didn't see it. We cannot ignore the signs. Now, not every time when something happens do you have to, flip out and go crazy on somebody, but you do have to take note.
Yeah, take note. And it's one thing to assume something's happening, but when you see it right in your face, like, hey, you see this person on the phone, they're on the phone. Look at the call logs.
Right. That part.
If there's transparency and you guys are really committed to each other and there's a future, why can't you even see the call logs to see if this has been going on longer than I know,
right,
more than I know?
Right.
Hey, I mean, I don't know. If you don't have anything to hide, then, what's the big deal?
Exactly.
Just about 90% of the time when I answer my phone, I just hit speakerphone. It's no big deal.
No big deal. Likewise.
And half the time it's just a number. I don't even see a name. So hey, ain't nothing to my
You blocked their names out, so I couldn't see them.
Hey, what else am I gonna do? You know, matter of fact, I just name it spam.
So that's what it is.
Potential spam.
Uh-huh.
And people out there like, "Ooh, I should do that. I should do the potential spam." Yeah, but potential spam doesn't say that I'm getting a call from the dealership trying to offer me a new car warranty.
No, they don't. No.
Or they have my social security number or something.
Right. Potential spam gonna get you jacked up. Don't play.
Yeah. So if potential spam say, "Hey Terry, is that you?"
Mm-hmm.
Then potential spam is a different kind of
spam.
That's a different kind of spam. That's ham.
I like that.
Some people don't do ham.
No, I'm trying to tell you, don't mess with the ham, because ham will get you messed up. So for our anonymous writer, we want you to be aware of what's happening. You know, don't take it lightly. You know, make sure to Sarah said, make sure you listen to your gut. Absolutely. You know, you take advantage of knowing who you are, of knowing what's been going on. You know, if your relationship has been a certain way for the last 5-6 months, and then all of a sudden it's starting, changing, pay attention.
Yeah, but listen to your gut on a full stomach. And that's not to joke about listen to your gut, meaning it, what I'm saying is full stomach mean knowledge. Have the information already. Feed yourself with all of the solid information, not the assumptions. Feed yourself with all the solid information.
Absolutely.
And then look at that information and say, is it worth it?
Right. Exactly. That part. Is it worth it? Listen, we love that you all have called in, chimed in, you're paying attention, you're listening. We love that you are supporting beyondthechat.com. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share it. These things that we talk about are extremely important. If you want to continue to play trivia, see Beyond the Chat on the air, make sure you support us by sending a love offering to Miss in Cash on Cash App. We would love to hear from you, shout you out on the air. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check us out next Sunday at 6 p.m. We'll be right back here. Same time, same station.
Hey.
Plain, real, down to it, know the drill. From the bottom to the hey. Stay tuned. Make sure we go. Come on. We're not just talking, we go. We go. Until next time, peace.